What's up, all? It's Matt. It is actually Thursday, and I'm trying to get motivated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to get motivated. The best thing I knew how to do to get motivated is create. So I figured I'd do a tarot card reading, shoot a video, listen to music, all at the same time, and hopefully that helps me, that helps you, and we can all learn. Why not? Plus, there's been a lot of crazy stuff happening in the past, few days. Personally, I've been a little bit tired. I went to Disney, I came back, been resting a lot, creating a lot. I made some art. I created an Instagram TV video, which was actually just another video that I did earlier this week. So the whole idea of creation keeps coming into play, and the fact that I need to create more, and I need to do more, and I need to tap into that creative side of myself. And tarot card readings are a really good way to do that, because it's in the flow, it's creative, it's using my mind and my heart. So why not? And if I can help you guys out at the same time, then everybody wins. And this is just going to be a really short reading. I say that, but most of the time when I say short readings, it's gonna be like 10-20 minutes long. But let's see what happens. That's a couple cards that fell out. No. Let's go with these. Let's go with these. The three cards that fell out are the Death card, change, Aeon, and these are, I'm using the top tarot, and Cruelty, Swords, Nine of Swords. So all these cards to me are telling me that a lot of things have gone on. We're kind of at this moment in time, we're swimming in the realm of possibilities. We're swimming in this realm of anything can happen, anything should happen. We can create anything, we can manifest anything. We have this ability to close our eyes, visualize something, and it will be there. That is both good and bad. Because when you think about it, creation happens when you're in the gap. I've made this video before. I was talking about creating the gap. Well, when we're changing and we're literally becoming a newer version of ourselves, a newer, better, more intense version of ourselves, there's a lot of feelings and emotions that come up, and some of them are good, some of them are bad. You have to kind of disseminate in between all those good and bad emotions. The big part is not putting so much strain on yourself. Give love to yourself. Nothing that is ending is what's the word that I can say? Nothing that's ending is kind of taking you for granted. The only thing I can think of is we put so much stress on ourselves from a day-to-day basis, thinking that we have to do something, we have to be a certain way, we have to feel a certain way. You don't have to do anything. And that's the beauty of change and finding the fact that life outside of ourselves, outside of our normal everyday encounters, outside of our normal everyday body, when you're changing, when things are ending and beginning, we're going through this whole period where nothing feels right. And because nothing can feel right, and that's both in good and bad, because nothing feels right, we instantly want to self-medicate. And I'm not talking about drugs or alcohol. I'm talking about different ways of self-medicating. We tend to go to food. We tend to go to harsh thoughts. We tend to be harsh on ourselves because we want to feel in the flow again, and we want to feel that love that we felt so far from day one. And sometimes it's not the love. Sometimes what it is, it's we want to feel safe. We want to feel like we're being taken care of. So we go to this place sometimes of, but if I just was better, or if I just felt better. No, you don't have to go to this place. All you have to do is understand that whatever changes are going on and however you're feeling and however you're connecting to the universe is how you're supposed to right now. Whatever is going on, it's going on for the best reasons. It's going on to get you to this next step. You're not in this spot of, let me feel bad for myself, let me feel a pity party, let me self-medicate and think all these dangerous thoughts because that's what I'm used to. You're in the spot of, let's find a different way to heal. Let's find a different way to move forward. Let's find a different way to create what we really want. So what we're doing is we're finding ourselves in this gap and trying to find a way to the other end. It's like being in the middle of a pool where you can't touch the ground. Yeah, you know that there's a bottom, but you know if you just can make it to the side, you might be a little bit safer. So what do? Do you flail around uncontrollably, or do you slowly make it to the side where you know you can either touch the bottom or hold on to the side and you make a plan? This is what the universe is asking right now. Like, do you really want to flail around uncontrollably because you don't feel right? Do you really want to do that? Do you really want to just flail around and say, I give up, I don't know if I can do this? Or do you want to look at this as a different situation and go, you know what? I've tried other new things. I've tried other things, and I've tried other ways to soothe myself, to try self-care. Let's try something new. Let's try something new that I haven't tried before that might work. And if it doesn't work, I can always try something else. And these cards are definitely saying, like, go for it. You know, like, we're not in this, like, we get the death card, and the death card is that card of, like, ultimate change. And it's not the card of, it's not the tower card where the tower card is like everything's falling down around you. This is everything is changing incrementally, and you're seeing everything, and you're scared, or you might slightly be scared because you're becoming this new person while you're walking forward. And that's the whole point. You just have to understand that you're being pulled towards the right area. You're being pulled in the right direction. And you just have to throw up your hands and say, I give. I'm okay. I understand what's going on. And even if I don't, it's cool. Be kind to yourself. Just be kind to yourself. Through this transition, through these next couple days, be as kind to yourself as humanly possible. And I'm going to create another video that has something to do with self-care. Like, we have to learn self-care for ourselves and for others and for transitions in our life, because when we get to these points where we feel like we're stuck and we don't know where to go, we have to find better ways to relate. We have to find better ways to take care of ourselves and relate to the universe and figure out what is that next step. So, over the next couple of days, feel into it. Feel into what's actually going on. And I think it has something to do with the new moon. This is just going to be, this is my attempt at disseminating what's really going on. Feel into it. Feel into all this change. It's good. It's for a good reason. Feel into the higher vibrations that you're feeling, and don't, whatever you do not have a pity party for one. Do not go back to whence you came and say, well, this worked for me before, and I want to worry, and I want to be sad, and I want to be angry. Don't do that. You have better ways to deal. You have better ways to cope. You are a better person, and all you have to do is find those ways. And if that means creating art, I was going to show you art for a second. If that means creating art, if that means just going outside, if that means humming, do what you need to do in order to feel centered, in order to feel balanced, in order to feel like more of a human being, in a way. So that's all I got. I hope that resonated, and I wish you all the best of the rest of the week. I love you all. We'll talk to you later.